was a 13th century Dominican called Reginald of Orleans. And when he was dying, he said, "It has been no merit for me to be a Dominican because I've enjoyed it so much."
It's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful way of life. I haven't regretted it ever.
It's definitely been worth it. I've been incredibly happy. I didn't envisage myself miserable, but I didn't quite realise how happy I would be.
What I found was a very human group of people, very different personalities, very understanding, a huge amount of acceptance.
I think what I've found in religious life and what has probably surprised me most is just how much it's challenged me personally, spiritually, emotionally, just to be the very best person that I can be.
I was always sneaking off to the pub whenever I could. In fact, I was almost expelled for reading Lady Chatterley's Lover during benediction. And when I left school, therefore, no idea of a vocation to religious life or priesthood crossed my mind. But then I began to make friends for the first time who weren't Christian. And they put the question to me, but is what you believe true? Is the teaching of the church true? And I slowly came to think that that was a really important question. Is it true that Jesus is the Son of God? Is it true that he rose from the dead? And if it is true, it must be of enormous importance. And then I remembered there was an order which had the motto, Truth Veritas. I couldn't remember which order. I phoned my friends, discovered it was the Dominicans, and so here I am. I think religious life has a particular vocation in the life of the whole community, in that it's often religious men and women who take us out of the church, out of our known little world, into places where Christ is unknown and unnamed. Pope Francis says we've got to get out of the sacristy. He says we've got to get out into the world. We've got to get immersed in people's problems. And very often it's religious who do this in different ways. Little communities of sisters in the barrios and the slums of Latin America, for example. Religious who venture into new worlds like, well, it could be the television or media or wherever. Religious life helps one to do that. It helps one with the solidarity of religious life, with the fraternity, to dare to engage beyond the bounds of the church, to go to places where Christ is not named and discover him there.